Hello everybody and welcome back to the Mongooli Show. I gotta be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure how to do the intro for this one. Usually I tend to do my videos, like my math videos, after the event has gone live because then there's no guesswork involved. You can kind of know exactly what's going to happen. Last week, and I guess this week, I just don't have time after the event starts to do it, so I'm kind of guessing ahead of time. Last week I got two things wrong, and those were two fairly important things. They don't sound like it, but they're the difference between unlocking Iron Patriot and not unlocking Iron Patriot. One, I thought we'd get 500 milestone points, or 500 shards as a free gift. We only got 250, so that's half as many shards that we're going to get over the course of the 8 days. And I thought it would be a minimum of 2 fragments for character in those orbs. And instead, it was a minimum of 1. And if you're like me, I got 1 in every orb I opened last week. I did everything right. I did everything I could as a free-to-play player or as a cheap-to-play player. I did all of that stuff. I got my web milestones. I did the Friday free gift, whatever that's called, the free claim Friday, all of that. And I came up 6 short. So here's my Iron Patriot. The event is over. Everything that is going to happen for him has happened, and we are 6 shards shy. This is crap. I am a highly engaged player. I did everything I could do. I got the milestones, I got the Friday free gift, I got everything. And it's not just me. I'm talking to a lot of people online who are also stuck at like within 10 shards of unlocking them, and there's nothing they can do about it. That's pathetic. Like, as a free-to-play player who's highly engaged, you should be able to unlock the characters. I'm not saying I want them at 4, 5, or 6 stars. That's fine. The way they've changed things recently so that you know you're going to get characters inside of 6 months, I'm okay unlocking the 3-star character. But at least give me the unlock for the character if I'm going to do everything I'm supposed to do in the event. This feels like they've messed up the math on this event, and it's crap. Now, I wouldn't be super pissed off about this, except for we're looking at the next events, like this week's event coming up, and it looks like trash too, and that bothers me. Now, before we get into this week's video, I do have a sponsorship with AFK Journey, so just check out this quick little video, and if you're interested, hit that link in the description below so that you can play the game and play with me and actually support this channel just by playing a video game. That would be greatly appreciated. Let's check it out. Hello everybody, this sponsorship is brought to us from Lilith Games. The game is called AFK Journey. You can find the link for it down in the description below. Essentially, we're going to be exploring the fantasy world of Asperia together. What we're going to be doing is traveling across the land in this open world game. We're going to be able to do strategy battles as well as card battles. There's a couple of different ways you can play this. It looks to be really, really fun. You can see from the graphics behind me, it is an incredibly gorgeous game. I think this is going to be one that I'm going to be playing for probably well after the 8-day sponsorship is done. So if you want to play with me, head over to twitch.tv/The Mongooli Show. Hit that follow button so we can play this live together. And for this sponsorship, it is PC based only, so you will have to play on your PC. But if you're willing to do that, sign in, don't go anonymous so we can see who you are. And then when you hit all of the milestones for this event, I will enter you into a draw for $50. If that sounds good to you, go down below, download this game, give it a shot. I think it's going to be so much fun. I cannot wait to get into this. Look at this. It just looks so good. The game just came out a few days ago, so you're going to be jumping in right at the ground level. We can all start this together. There's not like people who've been playing for years and years and have these high-level characters. You're going to be starting at the ground floor with everybody else. So please, come join me. Let's explore this world together over at twitch.tv/The Mongooli Show. Oh, hey, super quick, not worth making an entire video about, but there is a cool feature in Marvel Strike Force right now. It's kind of an April Fool's joke going on with Bobblehead mode. Let's check it out real quick. So what you can see is if we go into a character, it's got their heads as absolutely gigantic, which is just hilarious. And I do think this is something I do want them to keep around for a while, but it sounds like they're not going to. If you want to check this out, head to this little gear on the main screen, click that, go to advanced options, and all the way at the bottom, it has a suspicious toggle. Click that button and you'll turn on Bobblehead for, it says a short time. It doesn't tell us how long. Look at this Wolverine. That's amazing. So funny. Okay. This is pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Worth checking out. Leader's already got a gigantic head. So, of course, if you click on him, his head is actually tiny. Too funny. Look at that Mephisto sitting in his chair, gigantic. Anyways, go back to the real video. Okay, so this week what we're looking at is the Atomic Fallout event. Now this is the start of a new calendar where we're going to be unlocking the leader over the course of April. Now the problem with that is it means we're not unlocking anybody for this event, which would, again, would be okay, but let's get into it. So you can see that you're going to get 85,000 gamma rays, as well as the toxic waste barrel, which is worth another 45,000 gamma rays, for a grand total of 130,000 points towards the month-long milestone event, which is pretty decent, but it doesn't give you the unlock for the leader. You can also see there are 10 leader shards here. They're not highlighted in any way, but they are there available for you. But as far as I can tell, that's it for leader shards in this segment. So if we jump over here, you can see that 130,000 points will get us milestone 20, which is 10, 20, 30, 40, 55 shards. Even with the other 10, even with the free gift, you're not unlocking leader in the first week. It's just not happening, which is disappointing, but we'll take another look at this in a second. So if we jump back to here, you can see that you're going to want to do raid battles for a maximum of 45,000 points, 4,500 points, my bad. And raid battles with hive mind characters will give you additional points. And if you have Void Knight, Gwenom, or Red Goblin at 6 or 7 yellow stars, that'll be even more points on top of that. You can also spend campaign energy at a rate of 2 to 1. Now the rate of 2 to 1 is actually okay, but even then it's not a lot of extra points you're going to be getting. So if we break this down, you should be able to do raid battles with hive mind characters easily to get that 9,000 points over the course of 6 days. Worst case scenario, talk to your alliance. Everybody's going to want to be doing the same thing. Maybe you just bump down the difficulty a little bit to where there's no restrictions, and then you can play through with hive mind on every single node, and you should crush this. Not a problem there. Also, you're going to be doing raid battles over 6 days. You're going to get 75 points per one, max with 4,500 points. Again, this is not going to be too tough for you as long as you are participating in your raids. I'm going to assume for the math here, you don't have 6, 7 yellow stars on any of these characters, but if you do have 7 stars on all 3 of them, that's another 37,000 points. Just a little straw in your hat if you've got them, but if you don't have them, don't worry about it. For the rest of the video, we're assuming you don't have that. Campaign energy, you get about 1,108 every single day if you spend 200 power cores, and that's actually going to be a bit of the problem that we'll get into in a second. So if you have 1,108, you times that by 2, you have 2,216, times that by 6 days, we'll get into the math later, but that's not a bad amount of points, but you do need to be consistent with that. There's also a feeder event, and this is where it gets kind of gross. For the feeder event, you can see that you're going to want to spend incursion energy at a rate of 2 to 1. Now remember, you only get 144 incursion energy throughout the day, and if you spend the extra power cores on it, you only get 60 energy for 50 power cores. So that's only 240 energy if you spend 200 power cores. So that's not a whole lot, even with the 2 to 1 multiplier. That is over the course. Oh, and you're gonna have to do this every, this only lasts for 2 days and it's gonna repeat itself. So you're gonna have to do this 3 different times. So there's that. And then this ECM energy, I'm not sure why it's called ECM energy. Essentially, it's the Age of X. That event is going to be starting tomorrow, and you're going to want to be spending campaign energy in that event to count towards this as well. Now, we don't actually have the math on exactly how much of that energy you're going to get, but we'll worry about that in a second. My point is, for this energy, for the spend incursion energy, you're going to pretty much have to spend 200 power cores a day on that. And even then, when you times it by 2 and then times it by 2 again, because there's 2 days, that's only gonna be about 1,500 energy, a little over 1,536, which is about halfway. So to get that other 1,500 energy to get all the way down here, you're most likely gonna have to spend at least 200 power cores on this Age of X energy. Now, if you'll notice, we're spending 200 power cores on the Age of X energy, 200 power cores on the spend 1 incursion energy, and 200 power cores on the regular campaign energy. So if you want to do well in this event, that's 600 power cores every single day. And you're not going to unlock leader even if you do that. Which leads me to believe, I mean, between the fact that there's no Cosmic Crucible Season 7 this week, and now this event kind of sucks, it seems like a really good week to play AFK Journey with me. I don't know what else to say it. Like, this event sucks. The other thing sucks. There's no Cosmic Crucible. Like, what do you do? Like, log in and do your raids, I guess, and play some war maybe, and then just piss off for the rest of the day. Like, there's nothing here to do. And this following on the tail of that other event that also left a lot of people wanting, like, that's not a great look 2 weeks in a row, Scopely. Like, I don't know, call me crazy, but this doesn't get me excited at all. And, like, am I going to spend 600 power cores for something that doesn't get me very excited? Like, look at this. You've also got some 65 silver promotion credits. Wow, thanks so much. Nobody uses those at all, and that's how much you're going to give me? 15 gold promotional credits? Woo! Breaking the bank. Now, there are 2,000 gamma rays, so do that 3 times. That's 6,000 gamma rays. Maybe that'll make a difference at the end of the month. Maybe it won't. Who knows? Usually those events, like, overshoot. So I just don't see, like, legacy orbs. Who the frick cares? I don't know, this doesn't make me want to spend 400 power cores minimum a week. Again, now the Age of X is a mystery. Maybe that'll be, I don't know, maybe that there's some way that that'll be incredible and it'll be super easy to do. Also, there's going to be a free gift for this, almost guaranteed. We don't know what that is yet because we're making this video ahead of time, but I can't imagine this being very good. Anyways, so assuming you're willing to do all that, what you're going to be looking at is about 6,000 energy milestone points, from the feeder event if you do it all 6 days. 9,000 points if you do your hive mind for the limit. 4,500 points if you do the raid battles in general, which you will have to do to get the one up here. And 13,296 points from spending campaign energy and 200 power cores on that at a rate of 2 to 1. So if you add all those numbers up, you're going to be sitting at around 32,796 points, which is milestone 14. You're not quite at milestone 15. You're a little bit shy. Like that gets you the 10 leader points. That gets you the toxic waste barrel, but like nothing exciting. I'm not saying this for my own purposes, but like honestly, find something else to play this week. There's just nothing going on in Marvel Strike Force that's worth your time. And it sucks to say that out loud. But also, you know, come follow me, play AFK Journey. Why not? All right, all jokes aside, yes, you're going to want to participate in this event. You're going to do the raids anyways, so it's not that bad. It just, like, 600 power cores a day for this, I just can't, I don't know that I'm going to be doing that. I don't know that I'm going to bother. If I get a little bit less points, who cares? The nice thing is, as I said with Iron Patriot, Leader's going to be one of those characters that you're probably going to have at 7 stars within 6 months. So, like, if you don't spend all the power cores to get that extra 10 shards from the event, who cares? You're going to get them eventually. Just play your game this week. I don't know. Sorry, we're usually super positive on this event, so on these videos, but like this is just one of those ones where I'm just like, I didn't unlock Iron Patriot last week. I'm not going to unlock Leader this week. F this game. Let's go try something else. All right, if you enjoyed this video and you made it this far, please consider hitting that like button. You probably did enjoy it if you made it into this far. If you really want to, hit that subscribe button. It really does help out this channel quite a bit. And head over to twitch.tv/The Mongooli Show. Give a follow over there so you know when we go live. We do usually go live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. It's been a bit of a weird week with the Easter weekend, so things are kind of all over the place. But generally, those are the days of the week that we go live. So hit subscribe over here, hit follow over on Twitch, know when we go live, hang out with us, say hi in the chats, and leave something in the comments down below. Does this event, did you get on Iron Patriot? Did you unlock him? Am I just being whiny because I didn't get him? I don't know. Let me know if you got your Iron Patriot for free. Doesn't count if you spent money on it. And we'll catch you next time. Good luck, everybody.